It's game one of the WNBA finals between the Liberty and the Aces. We knew we'd end up here, didn't we? We went through a lot of hubbub just to get to this point. But in this one, I think I know where I'm going here. I like the over. I think these teams are great. I think the Liberty's great. I think the Aces are great. I love them both. But definitely have a premium on the side in this game. But I expect a fun game, a good game here. Going up against the NFL again. What are you guys doing? You should have picked a night where, you know, I will say this, and I think I'm actually giving kind of the popular rhetoric as far as why the WNBA, why you playing against the NFL, and yeah, maybe they should take, because you do want to introduce a new audience. But I will say this: the audience of this league doesn't necessarily worry about what the other leagues are doing. They're going to watch this league. Now, that doesn't necessarily help you get the casual fan over there on an NFL Sunday, but they're not going to lose many of their fans when it comes to this series between the Liberty and the Aces. I've got this one to be quite a cookie tonight with these two to get it started in the championship series. So who do you guys like to win it all? I would say the Aces actually probably bring a little bit of value back now here because the Liberty is kind of taken I want to say like a little bit of popularity here towards this end of the season. Right now, the Aces are nearly a $2 favorite for the series. That doesn't sound like something I'm interested in. In fact, I'd probably be interested in the Liberty here in the series. At that price at this point, it feels, just because of home court, they're getting a -$2 here. Bobby Smith says the Liberty will cover this one. It was 5.5, and now it's all the way down to 4. So if you like the Aces, you're getting the best price right now. Will it go down anymore? It could. I don't think it's going to go back up. New York has won 5 of the last 6 meetings between these two teams. They've also won 19 of their last 22 games. New York has failed to cover in 6 of their last 8 games overall, and but they have covered 7 of their last 10 road games. So let's see here if I can. Oh, I might have been just one game off on some of those. I was looking at trends entering last game, which we know how that went. So that should be fine, though, anyways, with some of these trends here, anyway, on the matchups tonight. But for me, it's not so much about the trends here, but the attitude of these teams in game one. Yeah. Do we see some defense in this series? I think so, but I also think we're seeing the two best teams with good shooting, with good ball movement, and all that. But we know that Vegas games at home have been high scoring. Is that because they are so much better than some of those other teams? Yeah, maybe that's the case, but also remember they're always a big favorite in those games. Here, they're facing a team, obviously, that's very good offensively. Now, I will say this. To me, I think the Aces in the front court, very strong defensively with Stokes, with Asia Wilson. I think, if anything, Stewart and Jones could have some problems here. I think the Liberty certainly will be competitive in this game, but maybe the Aces have just a little bit more defense than the Liberty. Does that make a difference in this one? I'm going over here with game one. Over 170.